Hi guys, just want to share a trade that I've got on at the moment. I've only just put it on, so I just thought I'd just wind the video up and get it. You can see this little blue line here. This is the Dow on a 2-minute chart. So into the data we ran up, into the open we dropped down to the 127 extension on, and the fibs are on the move of the data announcement. So we've come into this fib zone here. Close to where we initially broke down to and sold off. So what I'm actually looking for is, if we now go to the 60-minute chart, you can see on the 60-minute chart I've got the fibs on the last big move from here down to here. And last week we held here, we gapped open on Sunday and ran up close to the 127 extension, so I didn't mean to go up there. And now we pushed up and we had a bar right into the 50 EMA on the 60-minute chart, and now we're selling from that fib zone on the 2-minute chart. So what I'm looking for is to keep this open until we get a gap fill, which is here. So that's the Sunday, that's the last Friday's close, that was the Sunday open. Okay, so this gets any momentum to the downside, and we can break through this area here, or even break the last hour's lows, session lows, then I will hold on to that and then see if I can, I'll add to it as we break down and pull back and break down and pull back. And so if it works, I would like to be fully loaded, quite loaded up, but with a free trade by the time we get down to here. So I don't want to suddenly put my house on that short. What I do want to do is just see if that can start to wind its way down. Alright, so I'll pause it here and then I'll do another section as and when I add to it. Okay guys, and this is a continuation of the video, and what I'm seeing here now is, you can see to the left of the screen I'm plus 45. I have actually added to this in a different account. My stop is to break even plus 10. Sorry, I posted in the room minus 10, I meant plus 10. So there's my entry, and there's my stop. So I've covered my spread, and what I'm looking for in this is to see if this can wind down. As I said before, there's the fibs, not quite touched the 127 extension. A lot of support here. We need to break this trend line as well. If this is going to really tumble hard, then we need to sort this out. There's the gap fill down there at 325, which is my limit exit order, and so I'm nearly plus 50 at the moment. I am plus 50 now. Okay, so I'll stop this video and see where we end up and do part 3 very shortly. Okay, so just an update on this. I've dragged my stop down to 575, which is the daily pivot, just above the daily pivot, and we got a potential reversal bar here in the 15-minute. A couple of bottoming tails close to this area of support here. We've come up from here before after a lot of selling. So I may get stopped out here, that's why I'm just doing this video. It is 11:30 Eastern time and 4:30 UK time. So locked in about 50 points from a possible about 70. So I'm left about 25 points on the table, and we'll see if I get stopped out. Okay, so I will pause the video again. Hi traders, so what I did was on this, I'm just going to finish this video now. So I actually loaded up here, took it off here on this fib level here, and now you can see this little line here. I've actually gone back in, so Yeah, so that's the advantage of being a day trader. I'm not going to sit here, and give too much back. As a day trader, I can afford to trade the waves. So there was wave one. That's where you saw me get in on the beginning of wave two. Got in on wave three, and now just seeing if we can actually get yet another wave as we turn the hour. Yep, and you can see that we've got 10 or so points in there. Okay, I'm going to finish the video now, but you can see what I'm up to. And yeah, typically, we all know markets don't get straight up and straight down. So you as a day trader, this is one way you can do it. Otherwise, just you can keep one position on. If you don't want to spend too much time at your screens, just come back at the end of the day, and we'll get a stop to break even and set your target nice and a decent pivot, and then come back at the end of the day. Otherwise, you can trade the waves as long as you've got some profit and you're only potentially giving back a little bit of profit, not capital. And there you can see I'm plus 20 on this next leg down. Okay, so we'll see if this can roll on down. This is absolutely typical of a nice move to the downside where you get pullbacks to resistance, and traders like me reload, and then off we go. Alright, hope that helps.